Okay, so let's dive in. Are you maybe using BigQuery, hoping it's, a really smart investment for your company, but maybe you've got this nagging feeling that costs are creeping up,
Hmm.
or perhaps you're not quite getting all the value you could out of it?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because getting started with BigQuery is actually remarkably easy. I mean, it's this super powerful, really fast, scalable data warehouse. And it's serverless, which basically means Google handles all the back-end infrastructure stuff for you. Makes it very approachable.
Exactly. It's so tempting to just, jump right in and start firing off queries. But that ease of use, well, it can be a bit of a double-edged sword, right? Without a real strategy, you might find yourself with queries that drag, or you could be missing out on some really powerful features.
hmm And that really brings up the core question, doesn't it? How do you transition from just using BigQuery to like truly maximizing its potential, its ROI? That's often where
Mhm.
getting some expert guidance comes in, whether that's, someone internally who really knows their stuff or maybe bringing in an external specialist. It can make a huge difference.
Yeah, so when we talk about expert guidance,
Yeah.
what does that actually look like in practice? What are these experts focusing on?
Well, think of it as someone who can take that step back, get that zoomed out perspective on your whole BigQuery environment. They can help architect it right from the beginning or, fine tune what you've already built specifically for cost efficiency and making sure it can scale up easily later on.
So it goes beyond just making individual queries run a bit faster then.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's much more fundamental. It's about making those smart architectural choices early on. Like, for instance, choosing the right pricing model for how you actually use BigQuery. That alone can be huge. Or strategically organizing your data. We talk about partitioning, which is kind of like sorting a huge library by genre first, and then clustering, which is like organizing within that genre, maybe by author.
Ah, okay. So those organizational steps make it faster and cheaper to find what you need later.
Precisely. They dramatically cut down on the amount of data your queries need to scan, which directly impacts speed and, importantly, cost.
Now, you mentioned powerful features earlier. BigQuery has some really advanced stuff, like BigQuery ML for machine learning and real-time data ingestion. How do experts help companies actually leverage those things for, real business outcomes?
Right. That's where it gets really exciting. An expert understands how to take those sophisticated tools, say, using BigQuery ML to build models that detect fraud patterns, or predict which customers might churn and connect them directly to solving tangible business problems. It's not just tech for tech's sake, it's about application. Imagine a retailer using real-time streaming data to instantly adjust online promotions based on what's flying off the virtual shelves second by second. That's the kind of impact we're talking about.
Okay, so it really sounds like the value proposition here is much broader than just, say, shaving a bit off the monthly cloud bill.
Absolutely. Much broader. When you zoom out, getting that expert input ultimately leads to faster insights, period. When your data analysis is more efficient, more effective, you naturally make better decisions. You can react faster to what the market's doing, maybe even uncover opportunities for new products or services you hadn't considered.
It's like building a more robust foundation for innovation then.
Exactly, and it provides those necessary guardrails. It keeps performance optimized, costs under control, and ensures your whole BigQuery strategy is actually pulling in the same direction as your overall business objectives.
So for the enterprise leaders listening in, the clear message seems to be investing in this kind of BigQuery expertise, internal or external, can directly benefit the bottom line, speed up critical projects,
Mhm.
and future-proof their data setup.
Precisely. Lower cloud spend, quicker time to insight, and a data infrastructure that's ready for what's next. It's a strong combination.
And what about the data professionals, the engineers, the analysts, the data scientists who are actually working hands-on with BigQuery day to day?
Well, for them, developing these skills, understanding query optimization, getting savvy about cost tracking, learning how to leverage things like BigQuery ML, it's not just good for their own careers, though it certainly is. It's how they become truly invaluable assets. They become the ones who can translate the potential of BigQuery into real, measurable business value for their organizations.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So wrapping this up, the key takeaway really seems to be that just adopting BigQuery, just having it, isn't quite enough to guarantee that return on investment. It's that strategic layer, that expert guidance that really unlocks its full power and ensures you're not just, paying for a cool tool, but actually using it to drive growth and efficiency.
That's the heart of it, yes. It's about having that crucial sort of higher level perspective to make sure this powerful technology is truly serving your business goals effectively.
Great stuff. And for anyone listening who wants to explore these strategies further, maybe dig deeper into maximizing that BigQuery ROI, there are definitely more resources out there.
Mhm.
And similarly, if you're looking for that expert talent, or maybe you are that talent looking for opportunities, those connections can be made. The main point is, with the right approach and guidance, BigQuery really can become a serious engine for growth. Thanks for joining this deep dive.